What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my show. I'm Mr.UCNJ, and today we're going to be talking about something called house hacking. House hacking? You could hack into a house? Well, yeah, you kind of can house hack. You're probably asking yourself, like, what the hell is house hacking? I thought we could only hack computers and electronics and whatever. House hacking is a term that was coined by the great Brandon Turner. So if you ever want to learn more about real estate and real estate investing, hit up the Bigger Pockets podcast. So what is house hacking? House hacking is simple, very simple. Basically what it is that you buy a home and you live in it, and you either rent out one of the units or you rent out the rooms. What happens is that by you renting out one of the units and living in one of the other units, or renting out one of your other bedrooms, you have these people paying towards your mortgage. So let's say, for example, your mortgage is $2,000, right? And you have a 2-unit apartment. You upstairs, you can rent it for $1,000 rent, right? So that's $1,000 of your mortgage. Now you had left over with $1,000. Now let's say the unit where you live in has 3 bedrooms, one for you and 2 other spare bedrooms. And let's say you rent each of those bedrooms for $500 each. Now you have another $1,000 being paid for you. So what happens is that now you're living in there for free, because upstairs they're paying you $1,000 rent, and then each of the 2 people that you have, your roommates, are paying you $500 each for a bedroom, and that pays for your entire mortgage. Initially, you want to get into one of these multifamily properties with an FHA loan, which is paying the lowest down payment, which I spoke to you guys about in my last video. You should have like a little banner coming up here somewhere. Which you could go back to that video if you did not watch it. So you'll be able to put a low down payment and have a bigger return for that cash. So it's great because you're coming into this property, if it's a good deal, putting the lowest down payment that you can, and you will be living there for technically free. Now sometimes you will have to pay something towards your mortgage. Maybe the rents won't cover your entire mortgage. If you're lucky, they will, but if not, you'll still be paying less than what you would if you were renting an apartment by yourself or living in the house by yourself. Now, the good thing about this is that since the FHA, you're required to live in the property for a full year. With the FHA, you cannot take an FHA loan and not live in the property. The FHA loan is for owners who will occupy the property itself, even if it's like 1 bedroom, or the basement or the first unit, whatever it is, you must live in the property. Then after the year is done, you could leave the property. You don't have to stay there anymore, and then the house will cash flow. Now you'll have $2,000 going towards that property. The property will be paying itself. Maybe let's say your mortgage is $1,500, right? So let's go back and say your mortgage is $1,500. The upstairs they're renting for $1,000. Right? And then the 2 guys or the 2 girls or whoever is living in your apartment downstairs, the 2 bedrooms, they're giving you $500 each. Now you're making an extra $500, over the mortgage. So you're making some money from that, and you're living in it. But then once you move, then you could go invest into another property, and this house will still be making $2,000 or possibly even more, because now you'll have a free bedroom. So now you could either vacate those 2 people that are there and get in a full family that could rent more. So let's say you want to rent that place out for $1,500 or $1,600, whatever the case is, that property will still be able to cash flow for you. But that's it, guys. That's just simply putting what house hacking is you getting into a multifamily property, renting out the top, living in one of the units or living in the basement, and having tenants pay for your property. Having somebody else pay for your mortgage. That is house hacking. I hope you found this valuable. I hope you found it something interesting for you to know, something to give you, if you were thinking about buying a property, that is simply what house hacking is. You just have somebody else pay for your mortgage. So give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, whatever, just like it if you found it to be valuable, or give it a thumbs down if you don't like it. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, leave me your feedback, any questions that you may have. Hit me up on my on my Instagram, on my TikToks. That's it, guys. Share the video if you know somebody that might find any value. Share it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed for more value. I'm trying to put out a few videos every week. Thanks again, and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.